The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Raider fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau Chevy Buick will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
It's Grau right now.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org. Financial Advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444. Or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football.
And the tight end is Caden Wilkerson, and the wide receiver is Breon McKinney. The Rail Splitters, of course, defensively are going to have their work cut out for them against U High. And we had the good fortune of broadcasting games up there, and I know you really enjoyed that, Coach, up there at Illinois State University, but this is the first time U High's been here.
Yeah, we played them the last two seasons as we both were in the conference, and they play at the Illinois State University's fields. So it was fun to go up there, and we were 4 stories high, and that was a great place to broadcast from. But they're here for the first time. They're coming the game with a 1 win, 2 loss record. They beat Peoria Manual to start the season, and then lost a close one to Bloomington High School in week 2. And then last week they had a thriller against MacArthur and dropped a 28-27 decision.
Well, MacArthur, that program's really picked up. They've had their off seasons, but they're playing some good football now.
They usually have some speed, and they play well. Yeah, they've been down for a couple of years, but like you said, I think they may be back. U High is coached by Coach Brody Walworth, who's been there several years. They were 10-3 last year, made the playoffs, so they've had a lot of experience. It's a big school, over 1,000 students.
And Coach Matt Sokowski in his 10th year here with the Rail Splitters, and I believe he's in second place all time behind the great Coach Gene McDonald, who was the head coach for 20 years.
That's exactly right. Coach McDonald was here when I started. He's been here. He was here from 58 started, and he's had a great success here, and he was a great coach, a great mentor of young men, and so Coach Sokowski is second in line with 10 years now.
So the game time temp's going to be 78. It's 81 right now, and I don't think there's any chance of rain. There's no wind at all, so that won't be a factor.
No, it's a beautiful night for high school football. It'll be maybe warm on the field for the players, but it'll be just nice, cool in the stands, and sun's going to be down here pretty soon. The Railers come in 0-3, Bob. They've lost the first 2 games to Lanphier and Southeast, 2 close games, and then, of course, had to go down to Rochester, and that didn't go out too well last week.
Well, it was only 56-0, but we had fun over there at Rochester. It's nice being in a football town, but you'd hate to take that beating.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of the norm with Rochester. They're just so good, so much better than most teams, but they got a couple of tough games coming up. They've got Glenwood, and they've got somebody else. I forgot who.
Glenwood's got quite a quarterback.
Quincy Notre Dame, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one.
Yeah.
Coach, you mentioned, Coach Ken, you mentioned the condition of the field. Very nice.
Well, it's green, so they water it, because anywhere else in town, most of the grass is brown, including my yard. But yeah, it's a beautiful green here. They water it. It's a line. It looks great. Kids love playing on it.
Well, it's homecoming, and a lot of people, a lot of reunions back in town, and a lot of good memories for some people. And at halftime, we'll have some of the 75 team up here, who is one of the better teams here at Lincoln Community High School. I'm excited to see who they bring up here. We'll interview them at halftime. We're going to take a timeout. Our halftime is sponsored by Roush Chevrolet Buick out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
We're here at Hanlon Field, and a beautiful night for football. As Ken told you, as the Rail Splitters take on the U-High Pioneers. So we'll tell you the defense for the Rail Splitters. They go with that front three-man line. They've got Tommy Braid up there. He's one of the captains, along with Caleb Zirkelbach. He's got himself in shape for this season. He comes in at 6 foot 250. And at the other defensive end is Hunter Clark. Hunter Clark, he usually plays both sides of the football. He's on that, well, he's not on the offensive line tonight. But we've also got our linebackers. The inside linebackers are Marcus Guile and Preston Hunt. And the outside linebacker is Caden Witherspoon, and also the other outside linebacker for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Let me double check that one. I don't have him down there. The outside linebacker is for Lincoln. Boy.
Caden Wilkerson.
Caden Wilkerson. Okay, he's getting the start. And then our safeties are Leland Jackson and Breon McKinney. And, pardon me, that's the corners, Leland Jackson, Breon McKinney. And the safeties are Seth Durbin and Jacob Long. And they've got their work cut out for them tonight against the U-High Ball Club.
Yeah, I think that, in the last 2 years, I don't think anything will change. They like to throw the ball. And Lincoln's had a few issues trying to keep people in front of them. So, yeah, hopefully that'll be something they have corrected for this week.
They've got a guy at quarterback by the name of Owen Kirby. Their three wide receivers are Jackson Vance, Braden Bozarth, Cade Cunningham, and the tight end is Bodie Clemenson. So, yeah, they've got quite a crew there to receive the football from Owen Kirby. Rail Splitters out on the field, and looks like we're getting ready for our national anthem, maybe. The band's off to our left here, and the Pom Pom Girls and all the festivities here at halftime. And we're going to stand for our national anthem, and we'll be back after the national anthem.
Raider fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau Chevy Buick provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
It's Grau right now.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
our national anthem by the student choir here, and good showing there for the choir. Quite a few of them, and they're all dressed in different outfits as they get ready here for the start of this game against the U-High Pioneers. Cheerleaders, pom-pom girls going on the field, along with the band as they get ready to welcome the Rail Splitters out onto the field.
You got a nice crowd here on the Lincoln side tonight, Bob, and quite a few people from U-High came down on the opposite side of us.
So if you go back to the football season in 1975 at halftime, we'll have a few of those players up here at halftime. We might have Tommy Schonauer up here and Mark Gazauskas, and I don't know who else is going to make it up here at halftime. But it'll be a lot of fun listening to some of the guys from out of the past. That's, 50 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure they're having a great weekend reminiscing and meeting, reconnecting with some of their old classmates and old teammates.
That's probably the best team that Coach Gene McDonald had for the Rail Splitters. They're announcing the starting lineup for U-High right now, and we get ready for the Rail Splitters to come out. And I really like our new facility here with the new track and everything. When the press box here on the other side, we used to get our eyeballs burnt out before the game when we were in the press box on the other side.
Yeah, early in the season. Now it wouldn't be so bad because the sun's going down. Maybe there's some clouds behind us. I can't tell, but the sun goes down a little quicker here as you go middle of the season.
Yeah, back in the day, we were able to take some good sunset pictures, and there's Coach Matthew Volakovich, and he's getting a little tussle there with Kenny, but he's going to make it up top now. You know, these two macho guys, when they get in this press box together, you never know what's going to happen. Here the Rail Splitters come out. Hunter Clark has made his way out onto the field for the Rail Splitters, along with Tommy Braid.
Outside linebacker, number 41, Marcus Guile.
Outside linebacker, Marcus Guile.
Linebacker, number 54, Preston Hunt.
Preston Hunt, number 54. Hunter Clark's also out there, number 52 for the Rail Splitters. Colby Merriman for the Rail Splitters.
Number 20, Leland Jackson.
Number 20, Leland Jackson.
Quarterback is number 5, Breon McKinney.
Breon McKinney, number 5.
Safety, number 42, Jacob Long.
And
also at safety, number 2, Seth Durbin.
Number 2, Seth Durbin.
And the rest
number 5, Breon McKinney. We already said him. And here come the rest of the Lincoln Rail Splitters in the red jerseys with their white helmets and the white pants, and they're ready to go. We've got 12 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to go for the kickoff. As soon as the U-High Pioneers take the field, we're going to take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
All right, the kickoff sponsor tonight is Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. Lucas Melton's going to kick it away for the Rail Splitters from his own 40-yard line. No wind tonight, and he kicks it to the north. A low line drive, going to be hard the field, and it's picked up at the 16 to the 20. Here comes U-High to the 25, makes the cut, looks the way to the 30. Nice move there to the 35, to the 40, out to the 45, to the midfield stripe. Along the sideline, he's going to go, and it it looks like it's going to be a touchdown for U-High to start this game from the 16-yard line, coaches. U-High takes an early lead, 6-0 at the 11:43 mark of the first quarter. They didn't mess around there. No flags on the field.
Well, he started to the right side, and the Railers had him. They were down in their lanes, and he changed directions and went to the left side and found some openings and went down the U-High sideline, 84 yards for an opening touchdown.
So the Rail Splitters, now they line up as the extra point will be attempted, and that's going to be number 40, and that's going to be Ethan Laza will attempt the extra point. And we'll have the snap and the placement. Early score, 17 seconds, as Ken told you. 80, here's the boot. And it is through the uprights, and an early lead for U-High, 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Commercials sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 Lord Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. Laza getting ready to kick it away for U-High. Back for the Rail Splitters are Seth Durbin and Jacob Long. Seth Durbin wears the number 2. Long wears the number 9. And Laza will get ready to kick it away. And here it is. It's going to be a short little pooch kick along the sideline here. And one of the Rail Splitters come up and is able to garner it just across the 30-yard line. Trying to pick up who that was.
I think that was Colby Merriman.
Colby Merriman did a good job of hanging on to that football, and Lincoln's going to have some good field position right here. All our first downs are sponsored by Chris Coyne Insurance, and of course that's the way we like it, baby. The Rail Splitters first and 10 at their own 30-yard line here with 11:42 on the first quarter clock, and they trail it early, 7-0. Ball on the near side hash mark. Davenport brings them up to the line of scrimmage. He'll operate out of the shotgun in that wing formation. Durbin wears the number 2. Here's the handoff. Durbin gets the ball, and there was a momentary opening there, and then it closed up real quick. Made it up just to the line of scrimmage, and then that hole closed up quickly, Ken.
Yeah, it was there briefly, but yeah, by the time he got to it, the defense had closed in. They're got a 5-man front on defense. It's going to be hard to run between the tackles.
No gain there for the Rail Splitters as Briggs Davenport goes to the sideline to get the play from head coach Matt Silkowski. Split here to the near side is Breon McKinney for the Rail Splitters. Breon's 5'11", 160. He's a junior. Shun Hicks up over the football. He's the center. The guards are Preston Hunt and Tate Whitted. Davenport waits for the snap. Long count. He's got it. Hands off. That looks like Lucas Melton, and he dives up head for a 4-yard gain. Lucas Melton off that left side of the line, number 42. Lucas Melton with a nice gain there.
Yeah, he had a couple nice blocks on the left side there, and they were kind of blitzing on the opposite side, which was a help for the Railers. But he got 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and long, though, for the Railers.
On that left side, it was Tommy Braid and Preston Hunt leading the blocking. 3rd and 7 for the Rail Splitters. McKinney will set up wide on the far side of the field. Davenport out of that wing formation will operate out of the shotgun. He's a sophomore. He's got Melton behind him. Durbin here on the near wing. And Durbin's the man in motion. Here's the snap. There's a flag on the play, and they blow it dead. Before we were going to pass, but they blow the play dead.
He might have turned up a little too soon on that one as he went in motion, then turned up, and I think he did before the snap. So that might be what the penalty was for.
So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Takes us back to the Lincoln 29-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and 12 now for the Rail Splitters. Up on that front line, Shun Hicks is the center, the guards are Preston Hunt and Tate Whitted, and the tackles are Zach Poole and Tommy Braid. Braid, one of the captains for the Rail Splitters, along with Poole and Preston Hunt up on that front line. We're going to roll out to his right. He's got some time, and he makes the pass along the sideline. And I didn't.
Number 5.
Number 5. That was McKinney who made the reception. So it's going to be for 4th down for the Rail Splitters. That was a 6-yard pass completion. Davenport to McKinney. That's the first time he's hit McKinney this year. And now the punting team will come on for the Rail Splitters.
That was a nice pass, a safe pass out there into the flat, and the Railers haven't thrown the ball much all year, so maybe they've been working on that, and that's something we'll see later here as the game progresses.
Lucas Melton, our good punter, and the long snap will be by Paxton Laura, and here's the punt. Nice end-over-end punt, and it takes a good Lincoln bounce across.
Oh yeah,
35.
Lincoln's got it.
The Lincoln player goes down
Lincoln's
there and
got
gets it. Nice job there. Is that number? I think that's 12.
The punt return recovered by the Railers.
That is, I believe, that's Kobe Merriman.
The U-High receiver there, Bob, was a little nonchalant about that, trying to pick it up, and he just fumbled it. Lincoln had 3 red shirts down there, and they recovered it deep in U-High territory in the 26-yard line.
And that's a Chris Corning State Farm Insurance first down, and that's definitely the way we like it, baby. Davenport out of the gun, 1st and 10. He's got the snap, hands off Melton, and he stood up in the backfield. They saw that one coming. We had the ball at the 26-yard line, and we may have lost a couple on that one.
Yeah, Lincoln lineman got pushed back into the backfield there, and Merriman didn't have any place to run when they got lost about a yard on it.
So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Rail Splitters. Stop the clock. Now it's moving. 8:34 to go in the first quarter. Lincoln trails it as U-High scored earlier on a 84-yard return on the kickoff. Davenport goes into the huddle. Merriman, pardon me, that's McKinney over here on the near side. Where's the number 5? They're on the far side hash mark. 2nd and 11 for the Rail Splitters. Davenport out of the gun on the long count, and now the official blows the play dead. Let's see what they're going to call. I didn't see a flag.
I think Lincoln taking a timeout here, Bob.
Okay, timeout, Rail Splitters. 8:10 left in the first quarter. Lincoln trails it early, 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Out of that timeout, 8:10 remaining in the first quarter. They trail at 7-0. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Rail Splitters. Coach Sokowski didn't like what he saw out there, Coach, so he called that timeout.
Yeah, that's probably a wise thing. If you don't have the right play in or somebody's not quite with it, you got to get on the same page, as he said early, as one of the keys tonight.
Sean Hicks going to snap it out of that shotgun formation. Davenport's got it, rolls out to his right, sets up, throws it along the sideline and out of bounds. Didn't have anybody open, so he just released it out of bounds there. Smart thing to do so you don't get sacked.
Yeah, he had a little bit of time, but as you said, nobody got open, so he went ahead and threw it out of bounds.
So it's going to be 3rd and 11. Ball at the U-High 27-yard line. We picked up that fumble. That was nice for the Rail Splitters. That was number 12, I believe, Kobe Merriman on the fumble recovery.
Lincoln's on the 27. That gives them 4-down territory here, Bob, so they don't have to get it all on this play, but you'd like to see him get part of it.
Please get half of it. You're right, Coach. Davenport breaks the huddle, and here we go. Preston Hunt up on that line on the left side, Poole on the right side. A couple of the captains for the Rail Splitter. Davenport going to roll to his left this time, and he throws it up ahead, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver went up for it there. Looked like that was McKinney.
Also out there was number 12, Kobe Merriman for the Rail Splitters, but incomplete. But as Coach said, this is fourth down territory, so we'll go for it again on 4th and 11.
Yeah, the Pioneers had that covered pretty well. There were about 4 white shirts back there. Lincoln had a couple receivers, but kind of threw it. It made a nice throw, kind of hard, and went between the 2 receivers.
Coach, good job there by that offensive line. They've held and gave him time.
Yeah, a little bit of time there to get rid of it as he rolled left, which is tough on a right-handed passer.
Here they come, the Rail Splitters up to the line of scrimmage. This time they've got a man in the slot. That's Merriman in the slot. Here's Davenport, wants to throw, gets rid of it, and He's got caught. And to the goal line they go, and now they're going to say a fumble, I believe, and taken by U-High. That was Durbin on the reception. They punched it out of his hand, and U-High recovered the fumble at down around the 6-yard line. Nice play there for the Rail Splitters, but unfortunately the ball was punched loose, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the U-High Pioneers.
That was a great play and a nice pass play. He just had just enough time to get rid of it and threw a nice pass. Durbin was there to make a good catch. It was well covered, but he caught it, and then as he tried to get to the goal line, they knocked it loose, and they're going to take over on about the 7-yard line, it looks like.
1st and 10 for U-High, as Coach said, at the 7. Defense in there up on that front line. Zirkelbach is up there for the Rail Splitters. Braid also up there for the Railers. Here we go. They want to throw. Out screen pass, and a nice job out there. That was number 41, the inside linebacker, Marcus Gile, on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, he had a one-on-one out there after the pass and made a nice stop.
2nd down for U-High. They quickly come to the line of scrimmage. Tackled him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. And here comes U-High out of that. They've got 4 receivers here on the near side. He's going to roll out, keep it. Now he's still on his feet. Rail Splitters got to track down the quarterback, and he just slides, saves himself from getting tackled up around the 17, 18-yard line. Big hole open for him on the right side.
He made a couple moves out there, Bob, and that kind of froze the defensive tacklers just momentarily, and that helped him get enough for the 1st down.
That'll move the chains. Ball at the 18-yard line for U-High. That was a nice play there. That was Owen Kirby, the quarterback. Now he's going to pass out in the flat. Scotty's man, and he's wrapped up out there. That looked like Durbin on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. The pass out there in the flat was caught by the wide receiver, Cade Cunningham.
The Railers' pass defense has an issue, Bob. You know, if you play too tight, they'll get behind you, and if you play too loose, those passes like we just saw are open.
That was my mistake. That was Jacob Long on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Nice open field tackle there. 2nd and 1 now for U-High. 2 receivers here to the near side, and they hand off, but the play is blown dead.
It's a whistle. Flag on the field.
We'll see what that goes against U-High. Let's hope it does.
Yeah, I think so.
They're backing off. The Rail Split looks like a timeout also on the field, so we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Came out on the field, and one of the coaches didn't like what they saw, and now the Rail Splitters are back out onto the field along with the U-High Pioneers, and we're ready to go.
I think there was going to be a flag there, and rather than maybe it was delay a game, so they called the timeout to save the 5 yards.
So it's going to be 2nd and 1 for the green and gold and white U-High Pioneers. They're going to operate out of the shotgun. And he's going to throw out in the open, and he's got it. And another nice tackle there for the Rail Splitters. That was number 41, Marcus Gile, on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
just a short gain. It was enough for the first down, but they're not breaking anything big, and Lincoln's defense is making tackles after the catch.
Clock continues to run. U-High leads at 7-0, 6:13 remaining for the first quarter on this homecoming night. Beautiful night. Looks like sort of a trick play with a player right back here. Then I hand off to the fullback, and he breaks out of one tackle, and then a host of rail splitters are there to take him down. First rail splitter there. We'll see as he gets back up off the field. That was again number 41, Marcus Giles. He's been to the football all night long. Giles, the outside linebacker on the left side of the Lincoln defense. U-High is going to be 2nd and 4 now. Now they want to throw. Got time. Got a man out in the flat. That's Cade Cunningham. Cunningham tries to break the tackle, but a good job out there. And that was for Lincoln, Breon McKinney on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Checking in now for Lincoln. That is number 3. I'm going to have to turn on the lights here in a minute. That's Preston Laura in there for the Rail Splitters. 1st and 10 for U-High. Out of the gun. He's got time. He's going to throw it out in the flat here again. No, he drops it right in his hands. Couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it went right through his hands, but he was wide open. All those little flat passes are wide open, and they've hit quite a few of them.
2nd and 10 now for U-High. The incompletion stops the clock at 5:16 in the first quarter. And U-High now sends one receiver out here to the near side. They're on the far side hash mark. One running back. They've got a wing back too. Now they move a man over into the slot. Here's the snap. Got time. He's still got time. And now he's going to throw it up ahead. He's got his man on the sideline. Another first down on a long run for U-High. And the tackle along the sideline over there, that was Preston Hunt, number 54 for the Rail Splitters on the tackle.
Railers had good coverage initially, Bob, on that, and made him, he had to roll to his left and look, but somebody finally broke open on that far sideline.
They move the chains. Going to be 1st and 10 for U-High. They go with the no huddle. 2 receivers here on the near side. Far side hash mark is where the football's at. U-High's got a man in motion. Here's the snap. Hand off to the fullback. He drags a couple guys, still stays on his feet, and he's down to the 15-yard line, close to another first down.
Who is that? That's number 44. I got to check him out.
For the U-High Pioneers, and the clock keeps running now on that tackle. 4:48 left for the first quarter. U-High leads at 7-0.
He's 5'11", 240, Bob. He runs hard.
2nd and 3 for the Pioneers. Here's the snap. They want to throw, and there's a penalty flag in the air, and he threw it into the end zone complete, but there was a flag immediately. They call it a touchdown, but are they going to bring the flag back?
Well, unless it's on the Railers, they'll decline it if it is.
They're picking the flag up now. That was a 16-yard strike. Man was wide open in the end zone. So they're calling it. Looks like the official called it a touchdown.
I thought he pointed toward U-High like there was a penalty on them. But yeah, then he signaled touchdown. So
that makes it 13-0 U-High with 4:34 remaining in the first quarter, and now they'll attempt the point after.
Violation on U-High. The play stands. Touchdown good.
The touchdown is good, and now Ethan Lavazza will attempt the extra point. Here's the snap, the placement, and the kick. And it's through the uprights. That'll make the score U-High 14, Lincoln 0. With 4:34 left in the first quarter, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Raider fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau Chevy Buick provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
It's Grau right now.
All right, Coach and I are back here on homecoming night. Another score by the U-High Pioneers on a 16-yard pass. They've scored twice tonight, so they lead at 14-0. 4:34 remains in the first quarter. And Ethan Lavazza again will kick it away for the U-High Pioneers. All our kickoffs are sponsored by the
Chicago Street Rentals out at 1509 North Kickapoo Street. Back for the Rail Splitters are Durbin. But it's going to be a short kick, and it's picked up 35, and he's knocked down, and he still was able to hang on to the football, trying to pick up who that is. Took a hard hit, but he hung on to the football.
Yeah, after he caught the ball, he just kind of stopped, and that gave the Uhi guy a chance to nail him pretty good. But he hung on to the ball, as you said, Bob. That drive by the Uhi Pioneers started on their own 7-yard line, so they went 93 yards to get that touchdown.
So that was number 20 for the Rail Splitters. That was Leland Jackson. He's a junior, and he was able to hang on to that football. So that'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. Chris Coyne for all your vehicle needs, and that's the way we like it, baby, out of the shotgun. Davenport's got the snap. Hands off, right side. A little bit of an opening there, and then it closes up. So we picked up a couple of yards there, trying to see who that was.
That was Seth Durbin, I think.
Seth Durbin for the Rail Splitters. First game against Lanphier, he had a good game, and then I believe he was injured for a little bit. So it's second down for the Rail Splitters. Pick up a 4 yards at the 29-yard line.
Oh, you take 4 yards on every play, Bob.
Yeah, I got some good blocking on that right side over there. I believe that was a big pool over there on the blocking for the Rail Splitters. Davenport out of the gun. 2nd and 6. He's got it. Now he's going to roll out, wants to throw. He's got... he got dumped, and...
He got hit, and the ball got tapped.
Up in the air, and they pick him up off the ground.
He's a little groggy, but he's all right.
He's all right. One of his buddies picked him up off the ground, and he's all right. So that's an incompletion, so it'll be 3rd and 6, and the clock stops at the 3:45 marker here in the first quarter.
I think the ball got deflected by the defender, and then he kind of knocked Davenport down as he followed through. And the ball luckily just fell to the ground.
McKinney splits out to the right side. On the near side here is the tight end for the Rail Splitters. Out of the gun. Melton in the backfield. Man in motion is Durbin. And now Davenport wants to throw again. Throws a nice pass up the middle, and it's caught. And a first down for the Rail Splitters. We'll try and pick up who that was.
McKinney again.
McKinney on a nice pass from Davenport. And the ball up to the 47-yard line, and that's going to be another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, for the Rail Splitters.
That was an 18-yard pickup by the Railers. A nice Davenport had enough time there. He was patient and then threw a nice pass, and McKinney made a nice grab.
1st and 10 at the Lincoln 47. Out of that wing formation, Durbin in motion. Durbin gets the handoff, and he strings it out, but he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Uhi had it covered. Let's see, they may give him a yard out of that, Coach. It's going to be close. He got a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, no, barely. A few inches maybe, but yeah, the UI defense did a nice job of just stringing it out. He went as far as he could, and when it was time to turn it up, there was no place to go.
So 2nd and 9. They give him a yard. 2:48 to go for the first quarter. UI leads at 14-0. Far side hash mark. Rail Splitters in those red jerseys. As Davenport will probably throw it again here. He's had good luck, got some good blocking. Here's a man in motion. This time he keeps it himself. No.
It was a reverse, a little double handoff there, and the second handoff was not very clean. Ball went to the ground, but the Railers did cover it.
So it'll be 3rd down for the Rail Splitters. Fake me out there. That was a good play, but of course I'm up here in the press box. Ball back at the 42-yard line.
They early in the season they were having some trouble with some of their handoffs, and handling the ball, and I only know that from what I've heard and watched just a little, but I think it's probably gotten cleaned up a little bit, but that time it was not.
This is the most we've seen that passing game. We definitely need it right here, Coach. Under 2 minutes, 3rd and 15 for the Rail Splitters. 2 receivers here to the near side. Here's the snap. Davenport rolls out this way. He's got a little bit of time, gets rid of it along the sideline, and he throws it out of bounds. That's about all he could do. Good coverage out there on McKinney. Also out there trying to catch a pass for the Rail Splitters was Cody Merriman. But the ball, it was incomplete, so the punting team's going to have to come onto the field.
Yeah, I think for his own health, he needs to maybe get rid of that ball just a little quicker, because he's taking a beating when he hangs on to it, and then then he doesn't get as much on the ball either because he's throwing it in a hurry.
Quentin Meade checks in there for the Rail Splitters. A long snap will be by Paxton Laura to Lucas Melton. Melton waits. I thought they were offsides, but he kicks it away. Gets a nice kick, takes a Lincoln bounce, and it's going to roll on downfield, and that's Meade. He's always down there on those kickoffs. He's very fast, and he downs it at the, they're going to call that maybe the 14, 15-yard line.
Yeah, he got a nice punt to start with, and then a nice roll afterwards, Bob, and Lincoln got down to cover it, so there was no return.
And he's always got number 44, Quentin Meade, down there.
Lucas Melton down at the 15-yard line.
Ball at the 15, going to be 1st and 10 for U-High with a minute 33 left in the first quarter. U-High's quarterback, Owen Kirby. His receivers are Vance, Bozarth, and Cunningham. His tight end is Clemenson. He's going to go with 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 running back. He's got a wing on the right. Here's the snap. Oh, he slips, and then he gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. Had a man open up here at about the 50-yard line, but he tripped when he first on the coverage out there for the Rail Splitters. I'll have to check and see who that is.
But you're right, Bob. He got behind the defense again, and had he had a more accurate pass, they probably would have hit it for a big one.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 now at the 15 for U-High. That stopped the clock on the incompletion, minute 28. Again, 2 receivers here to the near side. Ball at the center of the field. Here's the snap. He wants to run with it, and he's tackled. Nice tackle there. One of the guys on the coverage came over and got him.
Yeah, didn't catch the number, but he did a nice job of closing in a hurry and making a stop for maybe 1 yard at the most.
It was hard to tell. Could have been Hunter Clark. Not sure. So a 3rd down now for U-High. They only picked up 1 yard there. 3rd and 9 at the 16. Owen Kirby, he's got time. Throws a screen pass. Nice tackle. And then one guy set him up, and then the assist came in.
That was a nice defensive series by the Railers. They're going to force a punt here on about the 20-yard line, but yeah, good tackle there and good support. You know, there's 2 or 3 red shirts in there at the end to make the stop.
That was Merriman on the initial contact, and you're right, Coach. They're going to have to punt it away, but they don't have to. It's 4th and 5.
Well, they're going to try to pull the Railers
pull
off.
This off, yeah. Kirby's out there as if he's the play clock. Now they're going to run it. He's going to try and run it up the middle. Here he goes. He's hit.
He might have it, though.
I think he might have got the 5 yards.
Yikes. Well, that was a surprise deep in their own territory that they went for it, but
Preston Hunt was there on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
They knew what they were doing. They got the 5 yards.
And that's going to run out the end of the first quarter with the score. U-High 14, the Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in a minute for the second quarter.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
First and 10 for U High, their own 26-yard line. There's a handoff and a run up the middle, and he's got another first down. There for the Rail Splitters, one of the Rail Splitters there for the tackle. That was number 41, Marcus Giles. Giles been on a lot of plays today.
Yeah, nothing fancy there, just straight ahead football, straight up the middle, and they're close to the first down. Oh, there's a flag back in the backfield. Let's see what that is. That's going to be against the
Rail Splitters. Usually when a flag's back there, and that's going to give them a first down for sure.
That's a big one, too. I didn't see what...
that's 15.
I didn't see a signal. I didn't know there was a flag till after the play.
Yeah, that's almost an unnecessary roughness, 15. So they're moving the chains. Early second quarter. U-High leads at 14-0. Ball at the Lincoln 48-yard line. Frank Swope, the center, snaps it to the quarterback. He's got time. He wants to air it out, but he didn't have anybody open. Good coverage by the Rail Splitters. Now he throws along the sideline. He's got his man, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown. So that's going to be a 52-yard touchdown for the U-High Pioneers. That'll make the score 20-0 with 11:35 left in the second quarter. Cade Cunningham received that pass from Owen Kirby, and they had the receivers covered, and he had to roll out of the pocket, and then he was able to complete that pass.
Yeah, the coverage just isn't sustainable. It doesn't stay with the guys, and they break in the open, and then they're wide open, and he had time to deliver the pass, and then he went down, got a nice block downfield too to get rid of one of the defenders, and was able to walk into the end zone.
Ethan Lavazza. And that's through the uprights, and I'll make the score U-High 21 and the Rail Splitters 0 with 11:35 left in the second quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, and here's the boot, and it's going to be caught by Lincoln, and they've got it to the 35 and maybe to the 32 or 33. I didn't pick up who caught that pass out there.
I think that was 12.
That's 12. That's Merriman for the Rail Splitters. Colby Merriman getting in on a lot of action tonight for Lincoln. First and 10, that's a Chris Coyne. State Farm Insurance. First down for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. And that's the way we like it, baby, for the Rail Splitters. First and 10 at the 32-yard line. Davenport out of the gun. He's got a man in the slot out here. Looks like that's Durbin. He's got... He's going to hand it off, and we get a gain up across the 35-yard line for the Rail Splitters.
Got a nice block outside. Poole knocked his man to the outside. He got a nice block on the inside, too. I think that was Hunter Clark. I think that's who that was making that other block there. He was playing right guard, I think.
And they were doing the blocking for Lucas Melton. He picked up 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 7 at the Lincoln 35-yard line. Durbin in the slot out here for the Rail Splitters. Davenport's had some good luck passing tonight. Here's the play and the handoff. This is Melton again, but there's nowhere to run. Tried to take it around on the wide side of the field, but there just wasn't anything there.
2 white shirts there and no red shirts to block for him out on the perimeter there, and got stopped for about 2-yard loss.
2-yard loss, so that's going to make it 3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. U-High leads it by 3 touchdowns, 21-0, 10:27 left here before the halftime. U-High running some players in and out. Now comes Davenport with the play. First guy he talks to is Breon McKinney. Now McKinney will split to the far side of the field, and Shun Hicks will come up over the football for the Rail Splitters.
Davenport out of the shotgun. He's got it. He rolls to his left. As Ken tells you, that's a tough haul to take it out there to try to throw it, and he's sacked back there.
Yeah.
Good pursuit.
He's taking a beating, yeah. He reminds me of Caleb Williams. He holds on to the ball a little too long sometimes.
Earlier he had the blocking where he could pass, but now Lincoln's going to have to punt it away. Clock stopped at 9:41 here in the second quarter. 4th and 15 situation for the Rail Splitters. So it'll be Paxton Laura on the long snap to Lucas Melton. He's got 3 blockers out there for him. There's a low snap, but he picks it up, gets it away, and the guy that caught it falls down.
It's a nice tackle there.
Yeah.
Invisible man.
Open field tackle by the invisible man. And around they're going to call it the 32-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the U-High Pioneers.
Another nice punt by Melton. He's done a nice job all year with the punting game.
You know, he slipped. There wouldn't be any dew on the field, I don't think. He just slipped.
Yeah.
Ball at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. 9:21 remains for the second quarter. They're going to bring 3 receivers, trips out here to the near side, and 1 receiver on the far side of the field. Kirby looks along the side of line of scrimmage. Now he calls for the snap. He's going to throw up ahead. He's got a man wide open, 33. First guy there is Preston Hunt, and he just muscles him down, throws him down to the ground. Had another Rail Splitter to come over and help him. That was number 9, Jacob Long, also there to help out Preston Hunt, throw him to the ground.
About a 6 or 7 yard pickup, and that's what they want out of that play. It's a short pass, and the Railer linebacker came over to make the tackle, but not before a nice gain.
2nd and 3 at the 39 for the Pioneers. Kirby's got the snap. Hands. No, he's going to throw, but good. Nice pressure there, and he's taken down.
That was 52. Was that 52?
Yeah, that's 52 for the Rail Splitters.
That's Hunter Clark.
Hunter Clark on a nice tackle. And that is a sack. That is a Railer sack for Hunter Carter. That's a Mellow Cream Donuts sack. A Mellow Cream sack for the Railer defense. Player making the sack will receive a sack containing 2 donuts. He at least needs a dozen for a sack like that against U-High. Come on, Joe. Here's the snap. And jump pass. They got a first down at the 45 into Lincoln territory. At the 50, finally ran down from behind. And that was Preston Hunt running him down from behind. He also got a shot from number 13 by the Rail Splitters. That was Caden Wilkerson. But again, Preston Hunt running him down and tackling him.
That was a ideal-looking screen pass. Let the defensive lineman come through and then throw over the top to a 5'10", 240 back, and he just ran for big yardage. 1st
and 10, quarterback keeps it, fakes the handoff, throws a screen pass out in the flat, and he's ran out of bounds on the far side of the field. So that's going to stop the clock at 7:26 second quarter. And a nice pickup there again for U-High. I'll see where they spot it at. It's going to be at just across the 40 at the 39-yard line. Checking in for the Rail Splitters, that's Tate Whitted, number 57. He's a sophomore. Far side hash mark, 2nd and 8 for Owen Kirby and the U-High Pioneers. 2 receivers here to the near side. Kirby on the long count. Now he's got it. Now he wants to run with it. The keeper didn't see what he saw at the line of scrimmage, and then he takes it out, and he's ran down from behind, but not before he's got a good gain.
He just hesitated in the backfield, Bob, and then he just is pretty good at looking for his openings, and then when he finds it, then that's where he heads, and he picked up another nice gain for another first down.
And that was another tackle by Marcus Gile for the Rail Splitters.
He's tall, too.
He has Kirby out of the gun.
6'4".
6'4", fakes the handoff. Now he wants to throw. Now he doesn't. Now there's a penalty. Now there's a
nice catch.
But they blow it dead.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a U-High penalty.
Holding against the U-High Pioneers with 6:52 left in the half. Pioneers lead at 21-0. And they're going to march it back. The line of scrimmage was the 28-yard line.
You know, in the pregame we talked about suspected that'd be a passing team. That, you know, that's what we've seen last 2 years from them. And I'm not sure their talent level's quite what it's been in the past, but it's good enough. And they're out there throwing the ball quite a bit tonight.
10-yard penalty, ball back at the 38-yard line. You're right, Coach. They got the big, strong running back, and then they're able to complete those passes. Of course, they had the big opening play, the 84-yard kickoff return. And they get the clock going again.
And Kirby, the quarterback, he's only a junior, 6'4".
He's a good ball player. He's got the snap. Hands off. There's the handoff. The rail splitters take him down. Nice tackle. Trying to pick up who that is.
41, and
that's Marcus Gile again.
There was two of them in on that one.
He's an outside linebacker. That was the big guy, 44.
And I think Preston Hunt was in on that. The two of them kind of converged and did a nice job, made a nice tackle.
They're both having a good game defensively. Rhett Lynch was the running back, the big guy, number 44. So now it's going to be 2nd and 16 for the Pioneers at the Lincoln 34-yard line. He's got 3 receivers here to the near side, 2 on the far side, 5 receivers for Kirby. No running backs in the backfield. He's going to let the play clock run down.
Taking a timeout.
And now they're going to take a timeout to the U-High Pioneers with 5:56 left in here in the first half. Pioneers lead the Rail Splitters 21-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
All right, 2nd and 16 for the Pioneers with 5:56 left in the first quarter. They didn't like what they saw, Coach, so they called a timeout. The Rail Splitter defense been picking it up here.
Yeah, it was kind of odd. They were letting the play clock run out there before they took the timeout. They were kind of in formation, but they must have had something they didn't like, as you said, Bob, what they looked at, and then called the timeout. That was their second of the game of the half.
Well, this time they've got 3 receivers. Here's the snap. And he rolls out to his left. Good pursuit. Throws it up ahead and
intercepted.
Picked off. That's an interception for the Rail Splitters. And we'll try and pick the interception up for you.
I think it was Jacob Long, I think.
He wears the number 9.
That's a sophomore, Jacob Long.
Jacob Long on the interception. Very nice for the Rail Splitters. So that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm first down for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne is located out there on Woodlawn Road. Call 217-732-7755. Get your rates on the home, auto, life, and renters insurance. That's Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, and that's the way we like it, baby. Rail Splitters to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Briggs Stratton, the sophomore. Davenport, the sophomore. Out of the guns, got a man in motion. And he hands it off. I think that was to Melton. And he got at least back up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that looked a little jumbled up there in the backfield. I wasn't sure what was going on. And then the play before, Kirby, the quarterback, he rolled to his left and had time to find a receiver, and he threw it down there pretty good. But the Railer defense was on target there to make the interception, stop that drive. And now the Railers need to try to move the ball. I don't think we've had a couple first downs in that first quarter.
Well, we got 1 yard out of that, so it's 2nd and 9. Clock on the move. 5:06 left for the half. Davenport on the long count, trying to pull him off sides. Now he's got it. And
right up the
hands
middle.
It off. Nice play. I believe that's Seth Durbin.
It is, yeah.
Durbin's got a first down. Got some good blocking right up the center there. Hicks was on the blocking for the Rail Splitters. Durbin to the 43-yard line, and that's going to be another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. He's got offices in Lincoln, Atlanta. That's Chris Coyne offering great rates, and that's the way we like it, baby, for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne at 217-732-7755.
Durbin showed some speed on that one, Bob, as he went right up the middle and had a little opening, good blocking up front, and he got through in a hurry.
It's going to be Hicks on the snap to Davenport. He's got it. Here's the handoff. And some more good blocking and some great running there. And I believe that's Melton. And he's across the 45 up to around the 47, 48-yard line. So that's going to be a 5-yard pickup.
He took some defenders with him. He had about 3 guys trying to stop him, and he took them downfield a few more yards.
Just like his father. Remember his dad back in the day. He was one of those guys that ran downhill. The Meltons. The tradition carries on for the Rail Splitters. 4-yard pickup there, 2nd and 6. McKinney split out there to the far side. Far side hash mark. Davenport's got a man in motion. Fakes, yeah, he hands it off. I think that's Durbin. But he's knocked back for a loss.
I thought that was Jacob Long. Maybe
was that Long? Okay.
I think it was.
Long.
But he got hit in the backfield and got hit pretty hard. Hung onto the ball, though. Oh, he fumbled. He did fumble.
Okay, so he did fumble.
He got hit hard. I didn't see the ball come out, but they're switching around, so Lincoln defense out on the field now.
That's going to be 1st and 10 for the U-High Pioneers.
On Lincoln 40-yard line. Lincoln had a nice little drive there. I mean, they got a first down. They were moving the ball just a little bit, and unfortunately, the fumble.
Kirby out of the gun. He's got the snap. Hands off to his big fullback. He drags a lot of guys with him, and he's down close to a first down at about the 31-yard line. 9-yard pickup. That's Rhett Lynch. And they're going to mark it at the 31-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1, I believe, for the Pioneers. Make it 2nd and 2. 3:08 left for the half. This time they'll come out with 3 receivers here to the near side. Nobody on the far side of the field, and they hand it off again to the big guy, number 44, Rhett Lynch. And that's going to be a first down for U-High deep in Lincoln territory.
He's tough to take down, Bob, with his size, and he runs hard, and it takes more than one tackler to get him to the ground.
Ball at the 28-yard line. They go no huddle. They're like Rochester. They come to the line quickly. They got trips here to the near side. And now a flag, a whistle, and a flag. And one of the guys in the slot had to tie his shoe. Is that why they threw the flag? No.
I guess so. I think Lincoln kind of broke the line of scrimmage there. And,
so that's going to give them 5. So it'll be 1st and 5.
Yeah.
Stop the clock at 2:39 in the second quarter.
That's going again now.
And here we go. 1st and 5 at the 23-yard line. Kirby looks along the line of scrimmage. He's got these 3 receivers on the near side, on the wide side. Oh, he dropped the snap. Now he throws it out, the screen pass, and he goes down on his knee. That's going to be a loss.
That's a break for the Railers, yeah.
Yeah.
That was almost a lateral. I mean, I was trying to see where the quarterback was. He threw that backwards almost a little bit, but he went down to the ground after he made the catch.
That was Jackson Vance. He spun his tires and went down to his knee.
Down to the back to the 30-yard line.
So now it's going to be 3rd down on the near side hash mark, 3rd and 12. Kirby out of the shotgun, 2nd and 12. And he's going to throw. He throws it out in the flat. He's got Cade Cunningham along the sideline, and they run him out of bounds. First guy there for the Rail Splitters was number 20, Leland Jackson. He wanted to put a hit on him, but he ran out of bounds.
Yeah, there's just a lot of wide open space there for those receivers on that short passes out to the flat like that, and takes the Railer defense too long to close on them before they get a big gain.
That stops the clock at 1:38. Zuckelbach checks in for the Rail Splitters at nose guard. Kirby's got the snap. He's going to roll out and keep the ball on his own on the right side. He's got some blocking and some running room, running for the end zone. And did he go in?
Yeah, he's in.
He's in. From 19 yards out goes the quarterback for the U-High Pioneers, Owen Kirby. So with 1:29 left in the first half, that'll make the score 27-0.
There's a flag. I think they're bringing that one back.
Flag on the play. So they're going to bring it back, going to bring that touchdown back. Don't put any points on the board. see what the official signals here. It's a long penalty. Might have been some unnecessary roughness out there. So they bring the ball all the way back to the 28-yard line for the U-High Pioneers. Kirby out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 on the far side of the field.
Nope.
And now the official again blowing it dead. U-High a little bit intimidated because we've got some of the players from the 1975 Lincoln football team up here. They can just sense it.
They're looking up here, yeah.
I think so, yeah. They're a little intimidated.
Hey, guys. Oh, they got it.
What are they doing, fixing the clock or something? Minute 25 left for the half. And here we go. 3rd and 11 for the Pioneers. Kirby back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Airs it out along the sideline. And is it caught?
No.
Incomplete. Good coverage out there. 2 rail splitters on it.
And there's a flag down there, though, so I think they're going to call.
Pass interference?
I think so.
All right, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. So that's going to give them first down. That was a third and long.
1st and 10 for U-High. Where are they going to spot that at? The 15? 14. 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for U-High. Minute 16 left for the first half. U-High leads at 21-0. Going with the 3 receivers here again and a couple of them on the far side. Kirby out of the shotgun. He's in no hurry. He's got the snap. Throws along the sideline. That's complete, and the rail splitters knock him down before he can get to the end zone. Can't pick up those tacklers from here. Maybe the PA guy will pick him up for me.
It might have been.
Here comes U-High. No huddle. They come to the line of scrimmage. Again, they'll go with the 3 receivers here on the near side. Kirby out of the gun. 2nd and 3. Hands off to the big guy. He goes for the end zone.
He's in.
He's in for the touchdown. That's the big man, the tailback, Rhett Lynch, in for the touchdown. That'll make it 27-0 with 1:05 left in the first half. And now they'll attempt the extra point. That'll be Ethan Lavaza to attempt the extra point for the U-High Pioneers. U-High Pioneers, what kind of record they come in here with?
1-2.
1-2. MacArthur knocked them off. 28-27.
Yeah, and they lost to Bloomington the week before, which is a pretty good team this year. So.
All right, Lavaza. So far he's 3 for 3. Let's see what he does on this one. Here's the snap, the placement. Here's the boot, soccer style, and it.
I didn't see a signal.
I didn't see the signal.
I couldn't see the ball either, but I don't think it counted.
I don't think they're going to count it. So the score remains U-High 27, Lincoln 0, with 1:05 left in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Here at Hanlon Field on homecoming now. All our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422, and the Weinbrenner gang will take care of you. Any kind of construction equipment you need. Lavars is going to kick it off from his own 40-yard line. Another little pooch kick. The rail splitter is going to have the good hands on it. One of them dives on it, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the rail splitters. That'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the rail splitters. Chris Coyne located in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755, and that's the way we like it, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. 1st and 10 for the rail splitters. 1:02 left in the first half, and the Pioneers lead us 27-0. Railers huddle up. taking their time, and now here they go.
In on their own 28-yard line, first and 10.
Out of that wing formation, the shotgun, Briggs Davenport, the young sophomore. Got McKinney here to the near side. Man in motion. And he gets the football, wants to make, that's Durbin, and he's fast, and he's up across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down, Coach.
You got a little blocking at the line of scrimmage, and then he used a little speed to get to the outside and turned it up and picked up nice yardage.
No huddle, we're in the red, 43 seconds. Davenport.
Second down, number 1.
Got the snap from Hicks. He hands off to Jacob Long. Long dives up ahead, and he's got a first down. And that's going to be another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne out of it in Lincoln and Atlanta. And that's definitely the way we like it, baby, with 33.5 seconds left.
Lincoln's taking a timeout. Second of the game.
Lincoln Rail Splitters with 30 seconds remaining here in, 33.5 seconds. I want a 30-second commercial. We'll be back after 30. I don't know what I'm doing.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
All right, here we go. It's been 51 years. All right, here we go. Rail Splitters out of that timeout. First and 10, 33.5 seconds remaining in the first half. Nobody in a big hurry out there, Ken.
Well, the clock's not running, so...
Yeah. All right, we're getting ready to go here on this beautiful homecoming night. A lot of class reunions this weekend. Davenport out of the gun. He's got 3 running backs back there with him. Man in motion. Here's the snap. He's going to roll out to his left. He's got time. Throws it up ahead and intercepted by U-High. And they're going to run along the sideline.
He steps
out of bounds. That interception there made by number 9 for U-High. I don't have their complete lineup here. Oh, here he is. Strong safety Austin Kruger on the interception for the U-High Pioneers. 24 seconds remain in the first half. It's going to be first and 10 at U-High at the Lincoln 45-yard line.
That was just good coverage by U-High on that pass, Bob. The Railer had a couple receivers downfield, but there was more white shirts than there were red shirts, and they picked that one off.
So they huddle up on the sideline, U-High. Now here they come out on the field. 24 seconds remaining for the half. On the near side hash mark, U-High's Kirby out of the shotgun. On the long count, now he's got the snap. He's got plenty of time. Got a man wide open on the sideline, and he's got a first down. He goes out of bounds. That'll stop the clock at 17 seconds. Stringing it out here. They're going to have to move the chains.
That was McKinney on the tackle, or pushed him out of bounds, but that stopped the clock, Bob, and they are on Lincoln's side of the 50. They're on the 34-yard line.
With a first and 10. Now Kirby's got 3 receivers again here on the near side of the field. He's got 1 on the far side of the field. Got the lone running back with him. He's got the snap. He's going to air it out long, and ooh, that was broken up. I thought it was going to be picked off. So incomplete. That'll stop the clock at 11.6 seconds here in the first half.
Yeah, the receiver and defender were bumping a little bit on the way down. Nothing bad about that. And as you said, as somebody, the Lincoln safety kind of came in there. I thought maybe he would grab it, but he knocked it down.
For sure. That's going to be second and 10. Ball at the 34. Kirby out of the gun. He's got the always dangerous running back back there with him, number 44, the big guy. 2 receivers on the near side. Had a man in motion. He's got the snap. Looked like he slipped again. Good pressure by the Rail Splitter. And there's the pass out in the flat. He's got him along the sideline, and he's ran out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock again at 2.3 seconds.
Time for one more play. I don't think they can kick one that far, but...
Yeah, they're going to line it up again. No huddle. They had to move the chains. Another first down, first and 10. for the U-High Pioneers.
They're taking timeout.
And they're taking a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with the final play, hopefully, of the first half so we can get the 75 team on.
Raider fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau Chevy Buick will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
Back here at Hanlon Field on a homecoming night, Bobby V and Coach Ken Schweitzer. Glad to have Coach Ken back with me. He had a rough go there. Well, he'll tell you about it if he wants to. He was at the hospital with his wife a lot. Ball at the near side hash mark. 2.3 seconds remain in the first half, and here comes U-High out onto the field.
One play to go here, Bob.
One play to go.
Keep him out of the end zone.
All right. Here we go. Keep him out of the end zone. That's right, Coach. Kirby out of the gun. U-High going to have one more play here at the end of the half. Here's the snap to Kirby. He's got plenty of time. He airs it out to the end zone. He's got his man, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Another 6 points for U-High. That's going to make it 33-0. There's goose eggs on the board, but they'll still get to attempt the extra point.
He went down the middle of the field, Bob. There was no red shirts, no defenders near him. Quarterback just dropped back and threw it down the middle of the field.
Man, he was wide open. That was a tight end, big guy.
Yeah.
And he took it in. Now Lavarza will attempt the extra point again. He wears the number 40.
Go down, Gus. Watch your hand. Get out of the way, man.
Here's this. Now they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. And do the rail splitters stop it? No. That's the 2-point conversion for U-High. So that'll make the score here at halftime. U-High Pioneers 35, the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back after these messages.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444. Or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football.
Be back here with Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a homecoming night. The Rail Splitters trailer here at halftime. The U-High Pioneers 35-0. And we've got some special guests up here at halftime. Our halftime is sponsored by Grau Chevrolet Buick. Grau Chevrolet Buick since 1953 out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauincorporated.com. It's Chris Grau with all his great crew out there to help you out. So we've got 4 guests from the 1975 football team, and it was quite a football team. Zeke, tell us a little bit about the team. Give me your name.
Okay, my name is Zeke Zerkhammer, and I was fullback and linebacker. And we went through the season 9-0, and it was the second year of the state playoffs, and we had to play Griffin, and we had to play them on a Wednesday. We only had like 2 days to prepare, and we got beat 9-8. We lost by 1 point.
Lost by 1 point. What was the victory before that?
That was our last game. Our last game was against Stephen Decatur.
And that was here?
That was here.
Okay, and where'd you play that game against Griffin at?
What position?
No, where at? What field?
Oh, we played it here.
Oh, you played it here. Okay.
No, we played Griffin Memorial Stadium.
We played Griffin in Springfield.
In Springfield, okay. Yeah. Now, who's this guy you got off to your right here?
Tommy?
No, this guy right here.
Oh, this is Gus.
That's Mark Gazauskas, isn't he?
He was our tailback.
And he was a leading rusher. Gus, tell us a little bit about that season. Who was up front blocking for you?
Zeke, Tommy, Dan Ott, Dave Clem. All they had to do was give me a little hole and look, guys. And these guys gave it their all. I could always count on Zeke leading. I'd see which way is going to take somebody and boom, go the other way. And we just had a fantastic team.
Well, tell us a little bit about Coach McDonald. He was a legendary coach, 20 years there as the head coach.
Yes. We respected him. He was a good coach. He told his wife that we were his championship season. And he had a special feeling for all the team. And we're very fortunate to have the team we did. 50 years later, it's like you haven't missed a beat. You know, we're still good friends. If one needed the other, we'd be there. And we just had a camaraderie and one common goal. That was, we did our very best every game. And our goals go undefeated. And we got that. Got a bad break in the Griffin game, or we would have been state champions.
So back then, was Sam doing the games? I believe he was, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that would have been about his second or third year of doing the ball games, I believe.
Yeah, and then he ditched us and went to Sacred Heart Griffin.
Yeah, I broadcast with him for 20 years, and then he left. But he left me in good hands here.
Yeah.
So who else we got here with us? Tommy Schonauer?
That's Tommy Schonauer.
Yeah. Tom and the quarterback. Hey, Tommy. There you go. You got that up there. Yeah. Falls down the water. Tommy's my old neighbor. I lived over on Sangamon Street, and Tommy was over on Logan Street. Tom, we had some good times in that neighborhood.
The Durbers and the Schonauers are like Cadillac seats. We go way back.
On Rebel Memorial Court.
That's right. Our fathers grew up together, as a matter of fact.
That's right.
And we were both raised in our home parents' or fathers' houses where they grew up.
That's right. Louis Schonauer and Paul Verderber.
Two of the greats.
They were. So
speaking of which, I'm cutting you off. This guy right here, when you talk about an MVP of that team, was Doug Reifstein.
Yeah.
Because our starting quarterback was Greg Prisk.
Okay, good athlete.
He got injured about 2 nights before the first game, or was it the night before?
2 nights before, yeah.
And Doug, who had been his backup basically for 3 years, got launched into the starting role. And the rest is history. The guy did a fantastic job. Remarkable.
Yeah, all I had to do was stand back behind these guys and just hand off to Mark, or you know, and if I needed to throw a ball, these guys had everybody blocked out, so all I had to do just stand back there, have a cigarette, and then throw the ball.
So if Gus wasn't getting the ball, you know, if they were keying on him, then you gave it to Zeke.
Right? Yep.
Okay.
Or drop it over the middle to Kuznick or Big Skinny Clem.
That's right. Good to see
Yep.
him, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, Kuz.
Couldn't be here with us this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was my neighbor for a while out there in the country. Now he's down in Florida.
But it was a great team, and actually Zeke is being too modest. He was all conference both ways, which was kind of unheard. Gus, of course, was all state, set the rushing record at the time, which has since been broken, but still he set a record.
Oh yeah. So how many guys did you have going both ways on the team?
Quite a few, probably I don't know, half a dozen or better.
Close.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the play back then, you know, because the numbers weren't that great as far as, you know, we didn't have 60 players on the team.
Yeah.
So you did go both ways. You played all the specialty teams and all that other stuff. So.
Did you have any close games during the regular season?
Any close games in there?
The best memory I have of that season comes from Dave Clem with a C. We were playing Champaign Central, and at the time we were tied with Danville. We were both undefeated. There were 2 games left. This was our second to last game with Champaign. They were like third, and we were playing in Champaign. They had marched the ball down. We were winning 12-10. They marched the ball down to about our 20-yard line. They had a phenomenal kicker. And Dave Clem, I was standing on the sidelines watching it. He pinched down. He wasn't going to take a chance on blocking it with his hands. He jumped on that ball and just smothered it. The kicker kicked him in the head and stuff, and we won 12-10. Danville subsequently lost that night. That meant when we went into our final game, we were conference champs. We played Stephen Decatur. They weren't much of an opponent back then. I don't know how they do now, but they did a great job.
All right. Now, Zeke, I got a question for you. What was it like playing with a guy like Tommy Schonauer?
Me and Tommy been buddies at Carroll for 8 years. We played basketball together and did a lot of goofy stuff together, ate Mary Ann's food a lot of times. I was at their house a lot. We've been buddies for a long time, you know.
Okay. So speaking about those guys eating food, you know what they used to do? Dave Clem and Tommy Schonauer and Chuck Vederber would have supper at all 3 houses. Finally, Schonauer and Dave Vederber on Mrs. Clem's name, they found out that they were eating meals at all 3 homes.
They were trying to get Dave to lose weight. And so he would sit at home and eat his cottage cheese and lettuce, and then he'd hit the circuit. He'd eat Herbert's, he'd hit our house and whatnot. And his mother couldn't understand why he wasn't losing any weight. Because he'd come into our place and just, you know, in your mom's house and stuff and just chow down.
And those ladies knew how to cook.
Who couldn't be with us here tonight because he's coaching over in Mount Zion. He's been over there for a while now in that area. And there's probably not a wrestling Hall of Fame in the world that he's not a member of.
Yeah, if they had canceled the 1980 Olympics, he probably could have been in there.
He would have been. He would have been.
So Zeke or Gus, tell us a little bit about taking the handoffs here from the quarterback.
I never knew if I was going to get it or not. I told Doug earlier, I said, I want to thank you. The way there'd be one guy coming at you and 4 or 5 coming at me and you'd pitch me the ball. and you know, do the best you can to get through them. But no, he stepped in, did a fantastic job. When he pitched the ball to me, it was just always perfect, just right there and off I go. So I really appreciate Doug.
So Doug, what kind of offense did Coach McDonald run?
We ran the I-Pro, mostly the I-Pro. We did a little bit of T, but mostly the I-Pro.
Okay, tell the fans a little bit how that worked.
We had I was under center, and then Zeke fullback would be behind me, and then right behind him would be Mark.
Okay.
So, and then we had a Z back that would be a flanker back, and he would go to the strong side, and that was Stan Hawkins. Was
phenomenal.
Yeah.
So any kind of passing game?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Passing?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Kirk Kvitley was, may he rest in peace.
Oh, yes.
Was one of our receivers.
Steve Pluth.
Steve Pluth, another, may he rest in
Greg Boyd.
How many guys have
Dave Bisking.
Dave Bisking.
We've lost 9.
like 8 guys back
9 we've lost.
9 guys. 9 gone. Yep.
since we played. So.
But it made it easy because these two guys running the ball.
Can you have them pass the microphone around, please?
And then these guys are the 2 leading tacklers. Tell us about some of the big hits you guys made that you really enjoyed.
I enjoyed every hit, man. I used to try to knock them up on the track. You know, they could run down. I got to knock them up on the track. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. And you're still hitting the weights.
Well, a little bit, not as much as what I used to. I'm just hopefully I could still walk for a while.
Okay. So, Tommy, what about some of the hits you gave them?
Oh, I probably had a few of them, but one of the things I wanted to kind of mention was that the historical perspective on all this. In 1973, we won the conference by a coin toss, and we beat out Mattoon. In 1974, Mattoon wasn't going to have any of that, so 2 games into the last 2 games of the season, they had their little conclave with the conference, and they came up with what they called the Mattoon plan, which basically said we had to win our last 2 games, and Bloomington High School had to lose theirs. Basically, the fix was in. When we came along, we were 9-0. There was no coin toss, no Mattoon plan. We won it outright. So that was what Mac, I think, really enjoyed, was because he put his heart and soul into Lincoln football for years. And we were glad that last night when we got together, his son Robbie showed up and represent the family and did a great job. But yeah, that was kind of interesting how that 3-year period went with those teams. That when it came to us, then we were 9-0, so we didn't have to worry about coin tosses or some conspiracy or whatever. So.
I always say we should call this just the G. McDonald press box.
Well, I think all the 4 years we were in high school, I think every team nowadays would have made it to the playoffs with the records that we had.
Oh, for sure.
All 4 years.
Yeah. So, Doug and Mark, tell us about that last game. What happened in that last game? It was a close one.
We had a sack in the end zone on a Statue of Liberty play that I still kick myself. I probably should have changed the call sent in, just the way they lined up their defense. And that was, we had Gus out most of that game. He had taken a pretty hard hit in the game before and had a hand that wasn't, I think most of your hand was.
Dislocated fingers, yeah.
Yeah.
So they would send a play into you, and you could change it if you want.
No. Not with Coach Derrick's on the side.
Well, we did from time to time, but yeah, there were times that it got changed on the field, and we didn't talk about Coach Derrick's and Coach Shoup, but they were a key part of that team, and I think Denny Derrick's for sure on the linemen. I mean, we had a phenomenal line, both offense and defense. These guys were the best in the conference, and most of the team. And they were talking. Madonia, Sam was talking last night about the guys that we played against at Griffin, and they said that the hardest team they played all year, the hardest hitting team all year, was Lincoln. And they played Joliet Central Catholic in the state final, and they said Lincoln was a harder hitting team. And I believe that. The linemen, our line and our linebackers, I was glad I didn't have to play against them.
Well, I'm Lincoln born and raised, and I mean, some of the toughest guys that ever came out of Lincoln are on that team.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a DeAndre's at the least.
But for sure. Yeah, we won't tell stories on you. Well, thanks a lot for coming up, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Good talking to you.
Great part of the tradition here at Lincoln High School and Lincoln High School football.
Thank you, Bob.
Good work. We watch you on YouTube all the time.
All right.
Yep.
We've got to have Coach Schweitzer back in the lineup. How many years did you coach with Coach McDonald, Coach?
Well, 2 with him before he retired, but I coached 19 years.
Coach Schweitzer, 19 years, 2 of them with Coach McDonald. Well, thanks for coming up, Gus.
Sure.
Doug, Tommy. Neighborhood man. See you, All right. So guys, good to see you. Good to see you.
Play. I wasn't here till a couple years.
All right, we're going to take a timeout, and then we'll be back with more of the halftime. Claudette, go ahead and run 3 minutes.
Bobby, thank you.
Was you coaching? Raider fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau Chevy Buick provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
We're back at Hanlon Field for homecoming this Friday night. Both teams are out on the field here getting their 3-minute warm-up in before we start this second half. The halftime score, the Pioneers from Normal U High are leading the Railers 35-0. It's been a tough first half for the Railers. Offensively, got a few good plays in there, moved the ball just a little bit, but never consistently. Defensively, it's been a struggle trying to halt the Pioneer passing game. Is they can run the ball, but they pass the ball well too, and Railers have had a tough time sticking with them. The Pioneers scored on the last play of the half to make it 33-0, and then they ran for the extra points, so it's 35-0 here at the half. We will be back for the second half in about 1 minute.
Raider fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau Chevy Buick provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
We are back at Hanlon Field getting ready to start the second half of the game tonight. As we said earlier, it's homecoming weekend here at Lincoln High School. A lot of activities during the week, and culminates, of course, with the football game on Friday night. And I'm sure the student body had a great time this week. I hope the faculty did also. And, it's a tradition. Every place, every school out there, they have a homecoming weekend. And a little early this year for the Railers at second or fourth week of the season. Sometimes it's a little later, but this is where they schedule, and it works out great. And Railers are out on the field now, getting ready to start the second half. They will be receiving the kickoff here as they kicked off to start the game. So the Railers are going to receive back. Deep for the Railers is number 9, and that is Jacob Long, and also is number 2. I think it's Seth Durbin. I think it's back there. U-High's been kicking off short all night long, so the Railers need to be up and ready for that because they won't kick it that deep. And here's another one that's short. It bounced off a receiver. Lincoln just covers it. That ball has gone loose like that. I don't know if they've got it. The U-High people are pointing their way, and they do have it. They recovered the fumble. Raiders just are not doing a very good job getting on the ball on those kickoffs, and this time they turned it over, and so U-High is going to start deep in Lincoln territory at the 30-yard line to start here the second half. It's already 35-0, and it's on the 31-yard line for U-High. Lincoln defense is out on the field now, and U-High comes up to the line of scrimmage. They've got 3 receivers to the right side, and Lincoln defense is they've covered it. Now he hands off right up the middle to his fullback, and he is running hard, and he's running over defenders. He's got it down inside the 15-yard line. That is number 44, Rhett Lynch, a 5'10", 240-pound junior who ran well the first half, and now he's running well. He picked up a first down, and Lincoln Railer has a injured player down on the field on about the 20-yard line. Lynch just ran over some Railer defenders, and he got it down, first down, inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line.
Well, Ken.
Welcome back, Bob.
Thank you. There was a lady came up here. One of her children lost her shoe, so it was funny. Dave Renfro had it for her. Somebody turned the shoe in up here in the press.
Oh, I thought maybe you were down looking for the shoe.
Well, I was. That's where I was at, yeah. So with the injury on the field, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butter Burger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Leland Jackson was the injured player for Lincoln, and they've got him off the field. They helped him off. He's limping. Looks like it may be an ankle, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for U-High. They got a man in motion, and now they want to throw it. And he's running with it.
He's in.
And he's in for the touchdown, so that's going to make it 41 for U-High, and they'll attempt the extra point, and that means we'll be on the running clock, Ken.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's unfortunate, but when you turn it over and give good teams like that extra opportunities, they take advantage, and a big run up the middle, and then a nice pass play there. Guy coming across the middle and hit him, touchdown.
So Ethan Lavazza will attempt the extra point again. No, it looks like they got a new guy in there. There's a new kicker in there. I'll have to check his number up. But anyhow, they're going to check the here's the kick. And what are they going to call? That one is no. They didn't get that one, so the score is going to remain U-High Pioneers 41, Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. And while I got a chance, I want to thank Claudette back at the station and Lloyd Kirby up on the deck. We couldn't do that. Couldn't do this whole thing without them. But of course, General Manager Jim Ash.
No, of course.
We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
All of our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Here's the kickoff. Rail Splitters dive on it, and they've got it at the 30-yard line. They had good field position there. And let's see how the Rail Splitters run it here in the second half, Coach. I like their passing game. It worked fairly well for a while.
Well, which you hadn't seen too much of in the first 3 weeks of the season. But, yeah, they did throw the ball a little better, a little more. And then, hit some passes. Might see that again here. But they ran the ball toward the end of the half there just a few times too, a little better. So we'll see what they come out with here to start this second half.
I'd like to quickly thank some more of our sponsors, Copper and Oak, Headline Salon, the LMH Community Health Collaborative, and the Rail Splitters out of the gun. Davenport's got the snap.
Fumbled.
And a fumble.
He got it back. They fumbled the handoff. He came around from the left side around to the right, and they just fumbled the handoff, and they fell on it for the...
So that's going to be lost there. So it'll be second down for the Rail Splitters.
Lost about 2.
Also want to thank Eaton Corporation, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, the Carpet House, Lincoln Printers, Chicago Street Rentals, of course, Me Realty, Culver's of Lincoln, the Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Peasley Funeral Home, Lincoln IGA, Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, Grau Incorporated, and those are some of our fine sponsors, and we want to thank them. Collision Concepts and Dara Entwistle. Here's Davenport out of the gun. He's got the snap, hands off, and running back for Lincoln up around the 30-yard line. So 2-yard pickup there for the Rail Splitters on the second and 13, so that'll make it 3rd and 11 for the Rail Splitters.
Third down 11.
3rd 11 ball at the 30-yard line. U-High leads it 41-0. And Davenport's going to check back in, and he tells McKinney the play, and then he goes into the huddle. McKinney, they split here to the near side. And he's covered out there. Sean Hicks, the center, comes up over the football, and we're ready to go. The wing formation with the fullback with the tailback with Davenport, and he hands it off to the left side. Got some blocking there on that left side from Preston Hunt and Tommy Braid.
Just a little slant, handoff and a slant to the left side, Bob, and not much running room there. Not getting a lot of movement up front on the line of scrimmage.
So that's going to be a 4th down situation now for the Rail Splitters. 4th and 11 at the 30. So Lucas Melton will have to kick it away. It'll be Paxton Laura on the long snap. And a good snap. Melton's got it. He's always dependable back there.
That was a low line drive.
Low line shot, and Meade's down there again. He's a hustling maniac.
I don't think that punt went more than 10 yards off the ground, but it got a good roll.
Got a good roll. Quentin Meade is a freshman. He must be one of the fastest sprinters on the team because he's always down there to down the ball.
Well, you got to have guys like that, runners that can get down there and cover and make a stop once they get down there if they can, yeah.
1st and 10 for U-High at their own 40-yard line. And a fast-moving clock now. We're down to 8 minutes here in the 3rd quarter with a running clock, 41-0. And the Rail Splitters back at home. It's nice being here back at home for a ball game.
Yeah.
Here we go up to the line of scrimmage. Over that football is the center for U-High. Kirby in the backfield. He's got a high snap. He hands it off to the running back on the right side. He breaks a tackle, breaks tackles all along the sideline, and that's the big guy again. That's number 44 for U-High, and he's very strong and hard to take down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if was that 44 or was that 40 that time.
If that was 40, that's Lavazza. 44 is Rhett Lynch.
Yeah.
And they might even have a new quarterback.
Well, I think they've got some substitutes out there on the field now. They got 2 tough games coming up. They got Rochester and Glenwood the next 2 weeks. So.
Well, that's not easy.
No.
Here we go out of the gun. He's going to keep it and throw it out into the flat. He's got it. And takes a host of players. He's ran down from behind. The guy that ran him down from behind for Lincoln, that was number 78 for the Rail Splitters on the tackle. Quite a few railers there, but 78 ran him down from behind.
Dre Neal.
So it's 1st and 10 for the U-High Pioneers at the Lincoln 32-yard line. And let's check and see. They got a new quarterback in there, 16.
That's Brady Wetstein, sophomore.
6'1", 185, another big guy. He's got plenty of time, rolls out to his right. Now he's going to air it out. And
no, he dropped it.
Yeah.
Wide open in Lincoln territory to about the 18-yard line, and he couldn't handle it. Yeah.
He looks up to the sky like, help me. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Pioneers.
Generally, he's where your inside linebacker would be dropping on a pass play, and but they weren't there. There wasn't one of them there, so he was wide open. Luckily, he dropped it.
2nd and 10 for the Pioneers. And the quarterback's going to keep it. Big guy around the right side. He's got a 1st down and more. Tries to straight arm, and then he's finally taken down by the Rail Splitters. But not before he got a 1st down.
6'1", 185 pounds. He's a good-sized boy for a sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, Brady Wetstein. And they move the chains. 5:17 left for the 3rd quarter. 41-0 U-High. It's been in control since the start when they had the 84-yard run back.
Mm-hmm.
1st and 10 near far side hash mark. 2 receivers here to the near side. One on the far side of the field. Wetstein, he's got a tailback behind him. He's got the handoff. He hands it to the tailback on the left side, and he's knocked down. A lot of Rail Splitters there. First guy there for Lincoln was number 53 for the Rail Splitters. He got the first hit on him. That is Reese Warner. A lot of new Rail Splitters in there. Warner's a sophomore. 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3, 4:30 left for the 3rd quarter. Wetstein, he's in no hurry. They've got the big lead. He makes sure everything's set. He's got a man in motion. Now he's got the snap. And he hands, he keeps it himself. And then he's finally tripped up.
He's short of the end zone, but I'm
not sure.
1st down, I think.
But I think that was 40. I think that was Quentin Meade for the Rail Splitters. I'm not sure. 3:57, 2nd and 3rd for U-High. 7-yard pickup on that play.
I think there's a penalty.
Well, now the U-High Pioneers, you're right, Coach, are backing them up.
Yeah. I didn't see the signal, but there it comes.
Hold. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. So that's going to bring him back to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, 21, yeah.
At the 21. They don't huddle. They go quickly. They might take their time glancing over at the sideline, but
that causes a little concern, a little trouble for defense when they go no huddle. It's not the only time you see it during the year, but you got to be alert and you got to be ready. And if you're not, that's when they take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's what Rochester does.
Yeah.
As you said, U-High doesn't have an easy road ahead with them. Rochester and Glenwood. No. We've got Glenwood also this season.
Yeah, and we still have Quincy Notre Dame, too.
Quincy Notre Dame. We had a heck of a time trying to find that place last year, but I believe they're coming here this year.
They're coming here this year, yeah. They can have a heck of a time finding us.
Wetstein out of the gun. He's got it. He rolls to his left, and he throws up ahead. And did he catch that out of bounds? Yeah. Yes. caught the ball, but he was out of bounds when he caught it. Nice delivery of the pass, led the receiver, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, just a little high, a little too far. But he did make a good catch. And Lincoln had some defenders back there with him and at the same place, but he reached up and made a good catch.
2nd and 10 for the Pioneers at the 21, and they quickly come to the line of scrimmage as they go with 2 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side of the field. Has a tailback, and rail splitters are there quickly.
Yeah, well, that was interesting.
And that's going to be a Mellow Cream sack right there.
It looked like he was going to hand off, and then it looked like they froze in space. And the Railers were right there to make a stop for a loss.
And that's the Mellow Cream Donuts. That's the Mellow Cream sack for the Rail Splitter defense. And the player making the sack will receive a sack containing only 2 donuts. Mellow Cream Donuts, a Lincoln tradition, open for dine-in, takeout, drive-through, and pre-order. Stop at 227 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. That's Mellow Cream Donuts on the big sack there for the Rail Splitters. High snap, but Wetstein grabs it. Now he throws up ahead, incomplete.
Dropped it.
Right into the hands, and good coverage there by the Rail Splitters.
Yeah. Probably should have been caught, but yeah, he would have been down right there where he caught it with the defense, but he was... took a shot right there. He threw it pretty hard. I think he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, it was a bullet. Ball at the 23-yard line.
4th down.
4th and 12. 4th and a dozen. A minute left for the 3rd quarter. Wetstein with his tail back. 3 receivers this time to the near side. 1 on the far side of the field. And Wetstein, he's got plenty. Here comes the Rail Splitter. Now the pursuit. He's going to keep running. Across the 20, the 15, and he's taken down by a host of Railers inside the 10-yard line. And that could be the last play of the quarter unless they hurry up and get one off. 35 seconds left for the end of the quarter.
Did that get him a 1st down? I think it did.
That'll be 1st and goal then. 28 seconds, and I don't think they're going to run a play. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, even though there's only 22 seconds left, the score is going to be the U-High Pioneers 41 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in a minute.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
It's going to be 1st and goal for the Pioneers at the 8-yard line as we start this 4th quarter. And Wetstein, the quarterback in there. They've got 2 receivers on the far side and just 1 here on the near side of the field. And he's got a running back off to his left, and he wants to throw. He looks, throws across the middle, and that is a touchdown for the U-High Pioneers. They had time to set that play up between quarters there, and that'll make the score 47-0 in favor of the U-High Pioneers as we start this 4th quarter. And Lavarza will come in and again attempt the extra point.
That was just really easy. Just a slant inside, and there's no defense there. So
that was peanut butter and jelly, really easy.
Yeah.
And now they're line up for the point after touchdown. They keep the clock running, the running clock. There's the snap, the placement, there's the kick. And it is wide. So that wasn't count. So the score remains U-High Pioneers 47 and the Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a homecoming night. 50th anniversary of the 75 team. They finished 9-1. And here's the kickoff. All kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. And Lincoln's going to get the ball. They got to hang on to it, maybe. The 34-yard line. All kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422 to get a hold of some good equipment for your big job from Chicago Street Rentals. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance. First down for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne, he's located in Lincoln and Atlanta, and he's offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. And that's the way we like it, baby, for the Rail Splitters. Davenport out of the gun on the near side hash mark. Got the wings and one lone running back, and now he's got a man in motion. That was Meade, and then he hands it back to the tailback, and he might have got a yard out of it. We'll try and pick up who that was. He didn't have a very friendly greeting when he got up to the line of scrimmage.
No, there was white shirts there to meet him.
Was that 91 on the run?
No.
It wasn't 91.
James Sewing.
Oh, 91 was in there. That's James Sewing. We'll see if we can pick him up this time.
I didn't see it.
2nd and 10. There's Meade. There's the handoff again. And I think that is 91. That is 91. That is Sewing. He's the running back.
I watched Lucas Smith that time. He's a lineman, 5'10", 260. He pushed his man at least 10 yards down the field. A nice block.
Wow. He's a guy to look for, but I believe that's James Sewing, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Number 91.
Yeah, he's the running back. Well, he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it's 3rd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. I'm not even sure if Davenport's still in there. I think he is.
Yeah, that's good.
He's still in there. He's a sophomore. All right, here we go. He's directing traffic in the backfield. Meade in motion. Meade's got the football. He's a speedster. If he can get a hole, well, he got maybe a yard out of it. So now it's going to be 4th and 9 for the Rail Splitters. And here comes the punting team on. Quentin Meade.
A freshman. Quentin Meade's a freshman.
He's the guy that's always down there on the kickoffs.
Yeah. 5'5", 150. Not very big.
But fast. Melton going back to punt it. And always on the long snaps, it's Paxton Laura. And he's the grandchild of Patty and Tom Piper. You probably didn't know that.
Who is?
Paxton Laura.
I didn't know that.
Grandparents. You know Patty and Tom?
Yeah.
I thought you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, timeout Rail Splitters with 7:01 remaining here in the fourth quarter, I'm sorry, I got the quarters wrong. I didn't want to add an extra quarter, and Lincoln trails at 47-0, but we'll be back in 30 seconds.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
There's the snap by Laura, back to Melton. He's got it. He boots it away. Good end-over-end kick, and it's going to take a Lincoln roll, and it's going to be down there at about the 26-yard line. And that was, this time it wasn't Quentin Meade. It was number 12 for the Rail Splitters. Back there downing, that was Kobe Merriman to down the football for the Rail Splitters. So there's a penalty flag out there, but no matter what happens, that is going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. That's the way we like it, baby, the Lincoln Rail Splitters. A lot of people you see out there now wearing the T-shirts. That's the way we like it, baby. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. And the officials are going to let's see where they put the football at after that penalty. Well, it's still going to be at the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
And clock on the run now, 6 minutes. Actually, it's at the 41-yard line.
Railers travel to Decatur next week, Bob, with the date with the Eisenhower Panthers?
The Eisenhower Panthers. I think I know how to get there.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
You're driving again, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'll drive.
All right. Well, thanks.
I'll drive.
All right. Here's the snap, the handoff. Wetstein to his running back for the Pioneers. And the Lincoln Rail Splitters stop him before. No, they're going to say it's a first down.
Yeah.
In Lincoln territory at the 49-yard line. 5:20 left for the game, and as Coach said, we'll be at Decatur Eisenhower. That's all the way on the other side of Decatur.
I was going to say, you're navigating, right?
I can navigate, yeah.
Right.
There's a couple of ways of getting there.
That's true.
You can go along the lake, or you go down to, I can't think of the name of the street. I better think of it before we go.
We'll find it. We'll find it.
1st and 10. I'm pretty sure we will. Wetstein out of the gun. Receivers on both sides of the field. Waits for his snap. High snap. Now he hands it off. Running back stood up, and whoa, it's going to be a loss.
That's a
nice stop there by one of the rails. He's on the bottom of the pile. Let's see who that was.
25 is Jalen Schaefer, a freshman who was in on it. And
good job, Jalen Schaefer.
There was another one, too, and I missed the number.
I also saw Paxton Laura there, too.
Okay.
Ball at them. So that was a 1-yard loss for the Pioneers. Back at the 50, so now it'll be 2nd and 11. 4:16 remaining for the football game. 47-0. Let's hold them. We got some fresh legs in there against the Pioneers. Taking his time on the long count. Here, high snap again. Hand it off. Oh, he's got running room at the 40, 35, and he's ran down from behind. They got a first down, but on the tackle, I see him walking back. 25 again. That was 25 on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
It's just like opening the C there, Bob. That middle just opens up. They're doing some nice blocking up front. I'm guessing the Pioneers and Railers are not filling that gap.
That's Jalen Schaefer on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Ball at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Wetstein out of the gun. There's the snap. Oh, drops it on the ground, and he dives on it back at the 36. You were talking about the opening of the C. That was Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
I remember the nuns marched us down to the theater to watch the 10 Commandments to see Charlton Heston. I believe is that the Red Sea?
Yes.
Good. I thought I did pretty good in geography.
Had to think about that for a second. But
I see you thinking.
How many times have we seen that? Many times.
Yeah. But back in the day when they would have a movie like that, we'd walk from the Catholic school down to the theater.
Oh, yeah? Did you get popcorn? No?
No popcorn.
Oh.
No.
Man.
Well, that would have... Wetstein out of the gun. There's the snap, high snap. He hands it off.
He grabbed
Raylor had a shirt, but now one finally tackles him. See if we can pick him up. He always tries to pick up the tacklers. He's on his hands and knees, a little shook up.
53 was in on it, one of them.
That was 81. 81 was the first guy to wrap him up. And I don't have him on my thing.
Reese Warner was part of the one that was in on the tackle.
Or maybe I just can't see.
No, I don't see an 81 on my list roster either.
Well, 74 is in there. That's Martin. No?
Landon Carrillo?
Landon Carrillo's in there for the Rail Splitters. Wetstein out of the gun, 1:35 remaining for the football game. Maybe we'll just drive over to Eisenhower earlier. Here's the handoff. There's a hole. And he's still on his feet, finally taken down. And that's on the farther side of the field, so that's going to be hard for him to pick up that tackler.
Yeah, but you got a first down out of that. And
let's get out of here without him scoring again.
Well, yeah, that's there's no such thing as a moral victory, but at least keep them under 50. Last year when we played them up there, they scored over 50 points and shut us out. The year before, we had a lead up there, but they wound up winning big, like 51-21 or something.
I don't even think they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they may not run a play here.
They're just
they're going to have to take a knee or something.
Yeah, or just take the penalty.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. That's good sportsmanship.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
Take the knee, and that's going to be it.
That should do it, yeah.
Final score is going to be U-High Pioneers 47 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. Next week, as Coach said, we'll be over at Decatur Eisenhower. Rail Splitters now with 0 wins and 4 losses. And now the Pioneers go to 500, I believe. They're 2-2. Yep. And who do they face next week? Rochester or Glen?
Rochester, I think, first, and then Glenwood, I believe.
That's going to be tough. Rochester's got a good all-around team, and I believe Glenwood's got a pretty good quarterback this year.
Yeah.
So final score again, U-High Pioneers 47 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, send it back to Claudette, and then we'll be back to wrap it up.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Raider fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau Chevy Buick will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
It's Grau right now.
Okay, it's Bobby V and Coach Ken Schweitzer, and we're glad you stayed tuned to the end of the game to find out who today's Joe Ryan Country Financial Player of the Game is. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. That's Joe Ryan at 217-735-4385. And you know, Coach, Joe Ryan stepped in for you in that first game. He did a pretty good job.
I know he did, yeah. He's always on call if I can't make it. I know that, yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
So we got to give the player of the game, and I'll let you do that, Coach.
Well, we looking out there, a few guys had some nice plays out there, but we decided on the quarterback, Briggs Davenport, a sophomore. He threw the ball pretty well at times, which, was a change from the first few weeks where they didn't throw much, but he had some success there, and he took a beating back there in the backfield sometimes. So, for all those reasons, we decided that Briggs Davenport be our player of the game tonight.
All right. And thank you, Joe Ryan and Country Financial, for that player of the game, Briggs Davenport. And thank you to Claudette back at the station. Of course, to Lloyd Kirby up on top of the deck, who brings you the YouTube and all the action that the people enjoy. And really glad to have you back, Coach Schweitzer.
Glad to be back. Missed those first 3 games, missed being there, but hopefully we'll be able to finish out the season now.
I want to thank General Manager Jim Ash for letting us stay on the air. And, of course, I want to thank those halftime guests, the quarterback Doug Reifstack, the great running back Mark Gazauskas, and, of course, the linebacker and running back Mark Zeke Zerkhammer, and, of course, my good buddy and neighbor Tommy Schonauer. He was one of the great tacklers for that team, and the Lincoln Rail Splitter team from back in 1975, 50 years ago. That 50 years flew by fast. You just celebrated your 50th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, just about a month ago, a little over a month ago, yeah.
Well, probably the greatest rail splitter team of all time. 9 wins and only 1 loss, and glad to have them up here at halftime. Thanks for listening. Final score wasn't the way we liked it, but next week we'll be at Decatur Eisenhower. Thanks for listening.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Raider fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau Chevy Buick will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
It's Grau right now.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444. Or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.